Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Cambel Marley, and this is the Random Chats with Cambel podcast. Before I begin, remember that you can still comment in for the Q&A. I'll be accepting mostly all questions. If they're inappropriate or too personal, I'm obviously not going to answer them. Also, remember to like and subscribe so that we can hit 200 subs next. Thanks. Today I'm going to be talking about On My Block Season 3. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it so I don't spoil it for you. And before I begin, just know that some parts of Season 3 were a little bit inappropriate. So skip through those parts and make sure that you're old enough to watch it in the first place. So first of all, I'm mad because they spent so much time looking for this little Ricky person and they didn't even find him. What was the whole point to that? There was 8 episodes, I think, in the season, and they spent so much of the time just looking for him. And they never found this man, bro. Who is he? And on the other hand, I'm glad Jasmine was in the series more because she's funny and she just makes the show more relatable, I guess. She takes away the serious aspect from the show and gives the audience something to laugh about, which is good. The show is so good, but sometimes it's a little dark. In every single season, there's always a person dying. This season, Cuchillos, I forget how to pronounce her name, but she died. The Santos leader lady is who I'm talking about. That part where she died and everyone, she was in the grave thing and everyone was just standing around, that gave me anxiety, bro. You already know if I was there, I'd probably just run away. I just want a series where no one dies and everything is just happy for once. Maybe that'll be next season, maybe not. We'll see. And I also want to know, how did Monse's mom die? She just poofed out of nowhere. Maybe the person who is actually playing her on the show, maybe she couldn't be on it or something anymore. I don't even know, but she really just poofed out of nowhere. Also, now I'm going to talk about the predictions I have for next season. So, as you guys could see, Spooky at the end of the season ended up having a whole family and everything. Lots of respect goes to him because he was in a whole gang and everything. And then he just, I guess, leveled up and he's living his best life now. I'm really glad that he sort of got out of his rough times and everything. The ending was actually super realistic, I guess, to real life. But I'm just wondering what happened after Monse left because obviously they all split up, but I don't know why. And I feel they went through so much together and then they just split up after that. I have no idea why. I think it may be because Caesar made that promise that he would stay for Monse, and maybe he fulfilled that, which led him to more trouble and everything with the gangs. But Ruby and Jasmine are still chilling, which is a little weird, but okay. And Jamal must have gained confidence or something because he's on the football team living life. Monse was literally the glue that tied all of them together. And of course, as soon as she leaves, everything just goes downhill. And it just hurts to see them go through all of that together for 3 seasons and then just stare at each other, not even say anything, and just not be friends anymore. And I also have a question. If Caesar and Spooky were brothers and all together all the time, then why did Spooky leave Caesar in the streets? Because obviously he dropped him off somewhere because he has a whole family and Caesar is still in the streets. Maybe it's because Caesar still thought that Spooky sent his dad off and it was just a hard time for him or something. But it just makes me sad to see that he's in the same or even worse position that he started with. If there's a season 4, I hope I can get some of those questions answered because this show actually gives me a whole lot of stress, bruh. But I like it anyway, so I'm still gonna watch it. YOLO. I especially like the song choices in this season because especially the one at the end, that hit different. As always, there's going to be a new podcast next week probably. I'll probably make more in the next few weeks because I'm on break. So just remember to comment your opinions or any suggestions or questions you have for the Q&A. And I'll see you guys next time. This has been the Random Chats with Cambel podcast. My name is Cambel Marley, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.